Good morning and a good morning. Oops, just realised that's a little bit skew-whiffed, isn't it? Look, sometimes it happens, doesn't it? I'm Rosboundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And here we go across to the cards. I need to get moving because it's a volunteer day. So, there we go. And here we are. I just realised how little that is. I knew I'd shrunk it yesterday for some purpose. Well, here we go. The Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti, expanded edition. We have the 3 cards for our spread. The sun is in the same place. Again today, it is our theme for the day, card 31, the sun, ace of diamonds. And that is the corresponding card for the playing decks. Here in the home space, we've got the key, card 33, and that's 8 of diamonds here as the corresponding playing card. And in the workspace, we've got the bouquet. Isn't it beautiful? Those lovely tulips. Card 9 with, can't read that. That's a Queen of Spades right there in the corner. Very hard to read that in the camera view. So there we have it. Our sun as a theme, key in the home space, bouquet in the workspace, and here is our wisdom. Beautiful cards. I love this picture. It's gorgeous. Just because it's not what you were expecting, it doesn't mean that it's not everything you've been waiting for. And aren't they gorgeous? So beautiful. And I have pulled this one. This is the next that's in our Oracle card deck that Sandra gifted as well. Spirit Sentinel. Act as a guardian of your spirit, protecting and guiding you on your journey. Okay, there we go. So there's those 2 cards, and we'll zoom in so that we can see our main 3 cards for the reading a lot more clearly. I'll just put that a bit further up. There we go. Now, just check the comments because I know there's a couple here. Deb, good morning to you. Good morning, Ros and all. Lovely to have you here with us. And Keza, morning, Ros and all. Lovely to have you with us as well, Keza. Gee, I hope you're staying warm, both of you. I can't quite remember where you are, Deb, but that's fine. I don't need to know where you are. You're in your life with your spirit realm and your guidance. Join with it together as we all come together, the one in the wholeness of, well, what is, isn't it? And the sun for our theme today is that what is. It's that gorgeous energy of the masculine. It is going to be that is the warmth and nurturing of what the sun's rays give us, that energy of action and getting things done as well, because it also represents the daylight hours. And when we look at the moon, of course, that's the moonlight hours being generally associated with nighttime because of the shadows and all that brings with it. But we have the day. We've got that beautiful full radiance of the energies of, if you're looking at the Egyptian mythology or the system that we've read about over our own years of history taking, or whatever way that you've gained your knowledge, it is that was God of Ra and the connection there. What we have got is the sundial with that beautiful symbol I saw most prominently yesterday. That's not what I'm seeing. It's actually these flashes of light for today. It is these flashes, the radiance, the absolute shining light, and the shadow being cast for this sundial that is our smile. Who can argue with a smile? You can't. Be that is the essence of all things bright and glorious today. That's what the theme is for our day today. And be the smile on your own face as well as helping others to smile as well. Even though this depiction doesn't have him smiling much, sort of, but it doesn't take much, does it, to move the muscles that are relative to bringing a smile on the face. It is. And there you go. So Deb, you're in Adelaide as well, so you know it's coldish. There you go. I just could not remember, and that's something that I'm finding myself for me, my memory just is flipping in and out of all sorts of jumping games these days. Hide and seek, pretty much. And I love playing games. And Keza, yes, it's cold, but okay. Ah, cool. That's wonderful. So, hopefully you are keeping warm. Right. Now we're moving on to our key as our home space, definitely unlocking that cage. It is open and ready to fly out. Well, the bird has flown the coop. We do recognise that this is a bird cage, so it's that sense of being set free. So something that you have within you that is has been feeling like it's been imprisoned. If you've been watching the weekend readings, there was the imprisonment card in 2 of the readings there from the Kipper deck. We're setting things free today. The key is in your hands. It's not for someone else to use. It is your key. So what you're doing is really... I do feel it's more for that inner something. There's issues that you've been trying to deal with through process lately, and today will be the day that is setting that issue free. You're going to have that beautiful bloom of the budding rose in its place. That's going to set forth joy and happiness and perfume, that type of thing that's really going to be a glorious, full-blown rose. It hasn't finished. It's developing. Hasn't finished opening. Once that's out and in your, you pick up that rose and really appreciate it. That saying, time to smell the roses. There you go. You've given yourself permission. You've set yourself free to do that today. Okay? And especially since the card itself is a 33, it's one of those angel numbers, and we have the 8 being part of that is the infinity of life. Okay? That beautiful, wonderful good luck today. It is wonderful, and especially as we move across to our workspace and see the bouquet. And a good morning, lovely, and all to Michaela. Lovely to have you here this morning, just as I am doing the live stream. Yes, a little early. I managed it this morning, before, not long after the 7:30 for my volunteer morning. But anyway, here we are. Do you know what, Michaela? I didn't do a weather report. It is cloudy looking over in the distance a bit, and they're grey clouds. So even though there is the calm in my tree just out at the front yard, it's actually very calm. I can't even hear the birds, so maybe we are in for a bit of the wet, rainy, stormy-ish type of a day. The sun shining, it is coming through those clouds at the moment, but I'm sensing we're going to get some of that beautiful rain that nurtures our flowers to grow. And in the workspace, we're needing to tend to that. What we've got is the recognition with these bouquets. As they appear, it is a thank you. So the hard work that you have been putting into your workspace lately, it is paying off. You're getting recognised. You're seeing the gift of what you've done for others, as well as what it has created for you as well. It could also be that you've seen someone in your workspace that needs to have some special recognition and to say thank you to as well, and that you might be gifting them this beautiful bouquet of flowers. I'm pretty sure these are tulips. I'm not much of a gardener, and once upon a time when I did read the guidebook for this deck, and that was many years ago where I first went through it as my first Lenormand deck, I would have read it once. I may have referred back to some of them. I can't remember whether this is a tulips or not. And so on that note, I am actually going to look that up this morning because I want to. Card 9, it is saying, beauty and a happy face is what I bring. I am the gift that warms your heart. I am your recovery and your well-being. No matter what card is before me, I will always change it positively. And so it really is bringing that positive sense to our day today. The image here of a bouquet of pink tulips, there you go, speaks the language of flowers. So in the Victorian era, flowers were used as a medium of communication, and they became the code of lovers, a perfect way to covertly express love, passion, and appreciation. That's a really nice story, actually. I wasn't fully aware of that. There is a movie I watched now, I can't remember what it was, that was using flowers as the language. Flowers and herbs. Now I can't remember who, Sigourney Weaver. Anyway, that's a by the by. Let's continue onward. And Michaela, yay, love the weather. Yes, it's so true. It's good, isn't it, to have... It's good to have the weather described because it can affect how we feel. It's the energy of what is in the atmosphere. A good morning, Ros Girly, and all around the globe. Good afternoon or good evening from Fiona. Lovely to have you here, Fiona. I know I'm a little itty bitty early, but that's okay. I have just finished the reading here. So what did I get up to? These beautiful tulips, the thank yous, the gratitude, the recognition. It's not that we do everything for recognition, but it is nice at times to actually have someone notice what we're doing. And here we're setting ourselves free to be who we are meant to be in our fullness, in that glorious light of the sun. And that energy of, well, day, masculinity, the action, getting things done, like it's all of that. But what do you feel when you see the sun? What do you feel when you stand out within its energy? It really is a warmth and that sensation of energy moving in a strong way of what is potentially the next step. You know, is it getting too hot, you go under the shade, or is it just perfect and you're just bathing in its glorious rays? I am seeing these rays. They are important today, so take note of where the sunshine falls for you today, even if it's just the itty bittiest littlest peak within the grey clouds. You know how they have the landing of the ray light down to the ground? Beautiful energy today, so nurturing and warming, really warming, bringing us back to ground in some respect. We have those aspects of the bouquet and the rose that are grounded as they grow. It's beautiful. I'm feeling a really soft, lovely energy for us today. Okay. And I've got to find where I am back here. There we go. And put up the... Oh, hi, Tammy. Lovely to see you. Hello from YouTube. So thank you for being here. I hope you got some meaning from those cards for yourself as a reading as well, Tammy. This is a general card spread reading. I don't do individual pulls, but those 3 cards would mean something for what you have in your life at the moment. And the numerology that Fiona has taken her time to put for us, a day card for the date is 3, and the cards themselves are creating the number 5, and that's adding all of the numbers on all aspects of these cards. That's how Fiona does it. I'll just pop back to that for you, because that would be adding the 33, the 8, the 31, the ace would be the 1, and a 9, and the queen you've calculated as a 12. So it's all of those numbers together for those who are interested. Thank you so much for that, Fiona. And you've been, it's okay, you've been up since 4. Whoa, and I woke up at 6, so that's probably why I'm able to be here just this little bit earlier than normal. I didn't sleep in. And Keza, thank you, and have an amazing day. Those gorgeous hearts, the gold, the silver, and the nighttime black. Gorgeous, isn't it? Or whatever you want black to be. And Deb, thank you, Ros. Have a magical day to all. Thank you, each and every one of you. And as far as the way to book for personalised readings, go to either the Psychic Online. I don't do it as a calendar. I do it as a purchase of the reading, and then we negotiate whether you want to be in on the reading itself as the one-to-one, or whether I just record. And that's the buy me a coffee if you'd just like to shout me a coffee. and that's fine. So thank you each and every one of you. And Fiona, have a fab day, Ros Girly, and to all around the globe, a good afternoon or a good evening, with that wonderful row of all the hearts and bells and us say and the beautiful owl. Thank you so much, Fiona. And Michaela for your emojis. It's wonderful. Thank you. Deb, thank you, Ros. Have a magical day to all. I can hear these little clickings, so I know you're sending in those messages. Thank you so much. And from you too, Tammy, thank you, and to you. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow, probably just a little bit later. More than likely we'll start around about now, tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Spirit works in so many wonderful different ways. At times we can be very surprised by what messages we have even in the cards or through the events that happen in our day. Take note, bring Spirit into your day more often. Ask their help when you need to. Be more consciously aware of what is happening around you. That is that connection from the spirit realm. Whichever way you believe that to be for you. It could be that you really love your prayers to God and Jesus Christ. It could be that you have the angels around you. It could be that you have a named spirit guide from the other worlds. Whatever way you have your understanding, believe it in the fullness of who you are and how you can serve each other in the way of living forward in this life. Okay, so keep being the best you that you can be, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.